Anyone who's watching this right now, just are in their own time and want to go back to it, just they can. This is just an apology video for those who have wronged. It's been eating me up, and I just decided to just make a video on those for those people. Just want them to know that I am sorry for the things I have said, especially to Dosey, Concrete Jungle Gaming, Jordan, Dazza. I might have said things to them that I haven't said, but there is someone out there that's making me say a very certain word to someone that I haven't said, nor would I say that to anyone. And it's not right. I'm always, whenever something goes wrong in real life, my name gets brought up. I've gotten beatings, I've gotten bruises, I've got a broken nose for the past 5 years that I have to get plastic surgery on, still to this day. And it's not right. I just want a life where I can just be peaceful and nobody comes after me or mentions my name, but every scenario my name gets mentioned, and it's not right. Like, I've been hurt in the past, and in my darkest days I might say a few things, but that's not me. That's when I'm at my lowest. It's not fair. I can't, like, I am Dosey, if you are watching this, or if this gets sent to you, just know I am very sorry for everything I have said, and saying that I wanted to kill myself, but I only say that when I'm at my lowest, in my darkest hours. I've been told over the years just to man up, and that's why I never ask for help. That's basically my way of asking for help, so I can talk about things. So I never used to talk to these people about problems, so I've had nobody to talk to. That's why I'd rather game and not talk to people, because it's how I've been. It's how I've been told. I was just like, and people leave me as well. Like, as soon as I try and open up, or as soon as I try and feel comfortable about opening up, they just go before you even get the chance. And it's not fair on me. Like, I want to be out there. I want to open up about my feelings. There's so much down there that I want to say to those other people who knew me in real life but don't know my channel, and it's just not right. I want to apologise to everyone I've ever been. I'm not enough for it now. Dosey, Concrete Jungle Gaming, Xtreme, and Dazza. I just want to say I'm sorry for everything I've ever done. It's not fair on me, and it's not right. If I just want all of us just end this beef. I do. I just want every single one of us to get this beef out of the way. Because I don't consider you friends. I consider you family. But the fact that we're all splitting up because of me, and the fact that one person feels really uncomfortable when I'm on stream or playing a game with someone else, that's all on me. That's all my fault, and I'm owning up to it, and I am sorry for it. I have been apologising to those, trying to apologise to those people, trying to make amends, but some of them just wouldn't have it. Like, I know I said some things I didn't mean to come out that way. It was worded in a way that I didn't want to word it, and I just want things right. I want things to go back the way where we were all one big group, where we were all happy. We can go on parties, we can play games, you know, do all those things. I've always had much respect for Dosey and people I just mentioned, and anyone who I have hurt in the past. I had respect for them. I'm just a genuinely nice person. Just that I get into my darkest parts and I don't even realise it. Yeah, I'm supposed to be taking my medication, but I'm not. Because the medication make me sick. Like, physically, actually sick. Even though they were the same meds that I was able to take before. But recently they've been making me feel sick, so I stopped. But not really recently. Like a year now, a year and a half since I took them. Because they've been making me sick. And I stopped. I just wish we could all just move forward together as one big group. As friends, as family. Because at the end of the day, I did wrong. And possibly said stuff that I did or didn't say. And for that, I am manning up and telling everyone that I am sorry for the way things have gone over the past few weeks. It's because of my fault. I acted in a way that I shouldn't have. Yeah, I might have known what I have said, but I couldn't stop it. I tried to stop it. I tried asking for help in a way that only I can at my lowest. If people just told me to open up more, just said, look, just open up at a young age, I wouldn't be like this. I've often broken windows, broken TVs for just bottling things. Basically, I'm the man of the house because I grew up without a father. My father left my mother when she was 16, when she was 6 months pregnant on me. That's when my father left. I haven't seen him to this day. The only two people that were like father figures to me was my uncle, rest in peace. He's gone 3 years, but he wasn't just an uncle. He was like a best friend. He was a brother to me. Like, he went out. The way he went was, by the way, me wanting to end myself by killing myself. That's the way he done it. He took the way I wanted to go out before. But he stopped me. He stopped me many times from doing that. He was the only person that I was able to talk to my feelings about because he was always there. He always took his time out, even with his friends. He even brought his friends over to me, and that meant a lot to me. And that I just want to say I'm sorry for everything. I just want all of us to make up and just be friends. Like last night between Dazza and Xtreme, that was my fault. That was my fault. If I didn't do what I did to the people that I've hurt, that wouldn't have happened. They were having an argument. They wouldn't talk to each other. That was purely my fault. Everything I've done is purely my fault. I'm genuinely an actual nice person. Once you get to know me, once you know my darkness, once you know the better side of me and the side that you don't want to see, you know which side I'm genuinely on, and I'm always on the bright side. But when I'm in my darkest, I need people. So I've never had anyone really just to be there. Never, like, cause I never opened up things to my mother. I never was able to open things up to my sister, my little sister. Nobody else, apart from like the therapist and psychologists, apart from those people, those I kind of told them a few, not a lot. But for whoever does watch this and that knows my past, I am sorry for what was said and what was done. I was just going through a rough patch at that time, and people just think that, or make me out to be a bad guy for that. Like, I've been falsely accused of rape. I've been falsely accused of beating a woman when I've never ever done that thing in my life. And it's been said to my face that I was a woman beater. It's going back a couple of years now. About 8-9 years ago. No, longer actually. Back when I was 16. 8 years. Back when I was 16, I was walking to the shop to get some milk so I can grab a cup of tea. Sugar and bread. What do you normally get in a shop? And obviously some junk food for myself. So I was walking back, two women, young girls, about the same age as me then, walked straight up to my face and said, "You're a fucking woman beater." I have not left my house for 4 months after that. I couldn't leave my house because I was called a woman beater. And then when I was falsely accused of being a rapist, I nearly got charged for it until I had to prove that I didn't do anything. But there was a feeling that one person was spreading that rumour about me. And we found that person and they didn't get fucking charged for it. Why? Because they're a woman. Because they were a girl. And that was not on. Like, I did not rape anyone. I did not do anything to anyone. I don't do physical things to anyone. I might threaten you though, but I wouldn't follow through with it. Especially when it's a woman. When it's a fella, yeah, I'll follow through. But when it's a woman, I don't. I don't hit women. I don't rape women. I don't do anything that women think is scary nowadays. I don't do that. I am more so there for people when they need someone. I'm just a stepping stone for them, because I know what it's like to be in the dark. I know what it's like to be left in the loop. Like, I've been manipulated by fucking male friends. I've had female friends and they just left. They just left. Just stopped contacting altogether. I've had a friend for 18 years who manipulated me, got me into drug debts, got me into fucking shitloads of trouble. Who took all the abuse? Whose house got fucking nearly burnt, petrol bombed and everything else? My house. My house got all fucking that. Because he couldn't handle his own fights. So he blamed me. The reason why I have a broken nose to this day and I still have to get plastic surgery over it, it's because he hacked into my account, onto my Facebook account, said it to someone that I knew and he knew as well, and made fun of that girl, his girlfriend's pregnancy, having a miscarriage. He made fun of it. So I was left at the side of the road fucking nearly dead at that point. I'll take things for other people, but when it comes to certain people, if I don't feel like I trust you, and then people, then another friend that I've known for a few years now, not just sexting one of my exes that he knows who I love and who I actually want to be with. Not just one time he done it, twice he done it, and not just to her, to nearly all my exes, because I've gotten proof, I've gotten evidence, and I've seen the evidence up close with one of my exes. I've seen it, of what he did behind my back. He told her me and him haven't spoken in a month actually. He was texting me in 2 or 3 days. Hey, just checking in, what are you up to? All that crap. And then he lied behind my back, saying, oh, we haven't spoken in a month. I stopped contacting him straight away, because he sent her a fucking dick pic. And he knows full well how I feel towards that person. He knew full well. And I don't care if people want to shame him or what, but his name is Richard Hoare. That's what his name is. It's not W-H-O-R-E. It's H-O... I'm not actually going to spell it. But for anyone who knows him and who has been watching this, just know, if you have a friend like that, just stop altogether with him. It's beyond a joke, but it's not about that. It's the fact that I've done wrong, and I'm opening up, I'm manning up. What I've said to you right now, some of that stuff I have not said to anyone. Only a select few sees this, or knows that, knows what I'm like in person. They know genuinely I'm not a bad guy. But for all my life, I've been made to be a bad guy. This is why I'd rather stay indoors more. This is why I don't go out as much. This is why I don't socialise. Because my name gets brought into things that it shouldn't be brought into. So yes, I'm not saying my life has been worse than yours or whatever. I'm not saying that. I'm not comparing my life to anyone's. Like, I know most people, everyone's gone through their darkest parts. Like, I'm going through depression right now. I have anxiety, bipolar, schizophrenia, paranoia, ADHD. All mental health problems. And I've been told not gonna lie, up until I was 21, I only thought I had ADHD. But then when my uncle died, obviously that set out a lot more things. So I went and got help first, see what else was more. Turns out I had basically what I just said: depression, anxiety, schizophrenia, paranoia, bipolar, and ADHD. I had 5 other things hidden that I never knew about. 5 other mental health problems that I never knew about. Well, I knew what they were, but I never knew I had them until I went and got the help. Till I got to a point where I needed the help. But when I do say I want to do this and I want to, if I say a certain thing in a very certain way that you think you might take offense to it, it's not towards that person. It's because I've never asked for help. Someone else just did the help for me. They just took that extra step for me and said, look, he's going through a lot right now. We need to know what's going on. Because I don't open up when I go to my local GP before all this COVID happened, I had to bring my mother with me because I wouldn't open up. I had to bring my mother or my nanny with me. Mainly one of those two that I had to bring with me. Because I don't talk about things. I don't say what's really going on. I just say what they want to hear. What they want me to say. What they think they want me to say. I basically just lie to them about what's been going on. I don't tell them the full truth. Because I know what the full truth does to people. It gives them full information about you that they can spread rumours about, but they can also interpret some of that truth and still make rumours, just like I've mentioned earlier. False accusations of rape, drug deaths. What else was that? Oh, beating a woman to death. Actually, not to death. Basically beat a woman bear. Now, I threatened to hit her because she was not following me. She followed me to my house. So I threatened her. Now, this was one of my exes. But they didn't know that. But now I know she has a child. And she's married to a 60-year-old now. I'm not joking, and I'm not lying about it, because I've never really necessarily lied to people. And people want to know the real me. Know my darkness. Know my past. See what I've went through. You might have gone through similar stuff. Like, when I'm basically going to the shop, I'm basically being stalked by neighbours going to the shop. Like, every day when I have to either walk down or cycle down, I constantly watch my back. 24/7 I constantly watch my back. This is why I don't sleep. Because my house has been fucking bricked and everything throughout nights. Neighbours banging fucking doors, blaring music, screaming and shouting 6 or 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock in the fucking morning, 3 in the morning, God knows how long. Because of the fucking relationship that's going on between them. They're letting the neighbours know. My bedroom is right next to them. So the walls are very thin. But when you scratch the wall, it sounds like you're rubbing a marble against it. I am sorry for everything I've done to everyone. Or said to everyone in a way that I shouldn't have said it. If I only worded things different, or if you didn't take offence to it and thought that, okay, like for example, Ms. Dosey, I am sorry, but I didn't. I said to you, you knew I was going through a rough patch already. You didn't make me feel that I wanted to do that. And I said it to you umpteen times that you did not make me feel that way. But you took that up in the wrong way and said that I did. It wasn't because you took away my mom. It wasn't because of that. It wasn't because of anything else. It was because I was going through a rough patch and I couldn't ask for help. That's the only reason why you literally took me up the wrong way. It might have been worded in a way that it looked like I was accusing you of it, but I wasn't. My phone has predictive text. I was texting on that through the PlayStation app, and I am sorry, but you never made me feel that way. You made me feel a lot more safer. But as you can hear right now, outside, it's the neighbours blaring the music. That's those type of neighbours that I have to basically around this time, or 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning, and I'm halfway asleep or trying to get to sleep. That's what I have to put up with. And it's not fair. Like, you can hear the neighbour screaming outside, just talking. That's how bad it is. This is why I don't sleep. This is why the way I am is the way I am. And I am sorry for it. Like, genuinely, Concrete Jungle Gaming, if you are watching this, or if this does get sent to you, I am sorry for everything. Xtreme didn't make me leave. It was just because there was beef going on between me and another YouTuber, that's all. It was just beef between me and that person. Everyone now knows who had that beef with. Like, as soon as she felt or they felt uncomfortable in a certain stream that I in as well, and they hear me and I text in it. I'm trying to be nice on the stream. I'm trying to be like, hey, how are you? Hope things are doing well. Like, I'm trying to be nice, I'm trying to make amends, and it's been there on the streams where people can see it. But people are just wanting to ignore me. That's all they do. People just want to not have to do anything with me. And you know what, that's fine. That's fine, because I've been alone in things in my life. I had to go through things alone. That's fine. If you want to be a part of my life, be a part of my life. And be there when I do need you, because I'm there when people need me. I'm always there when people need me. Regardless. Like, for anyone that doesn't have me on Facebook, I will DM you my actual Facebook name. I will DM you my actual Facebook name so you can ring me and text me what you're going through, and I will answer. I will be there more for people than people have been there for me. And that's not right. See, I know how to get people out of darkness because I've been there. I've been at my lowest of the low. Times I just couldn't take it. There comes to a point when I'm trying to open up about things, but people just tell me to man up and just you'll get over it. It's not that big a deal. It's all this and it's all that. It's just your head playing games with you. You know, all that fucking bullshit and everything else. And it's not right. I just want things to be right between us. Between everyone who watches my streams, or Greg's, or Xtremes, Jordan's, Dosey's. Look, those other YouTubers I just mentioned, they are awesome. They truly are. They are the best people you could ever meet. Their streams are always vibed. There's chilled, there's music vibes, they're basically all positivity vibes. But lately, I've brought the negativity into it. And for that, I am sorry. I am very sorry I have done that. And it's not right. I have been positive at the start, but when I get to my negative side, that's not me. That's not the true me. The true me is the positive. It's always been the positive side. That's always the true me. But we all have our darkest days. I get darkest weeks. Maybe a whole month of darkness where I'm at my lowest. and I had to go through all that on my own, with no help, nobody to necessarily talk to. It's not right, and I am sorry. If you want to be friends with me, just text me and say, look, we can still be friends, we can be still bros, we can be still brother and sister, we can be whatever. But if not, just tell me as well. Just say, look, I still don't want to be friends with you. I still don't think it's right. Because once I acted that way, I'll always be that way. According to some people. I'm sorry, but this is the end of the stream. I am sorry for those who I've hurt and offended. Much love, much respect.